Okay, now let's go to exercise 2. So now on the WSUS console, can we go to WSUS console where we have the server? Now, if you go to where you have computers, you notice there it says if you right click, you see all computers. Is that not correct? Now, currently there's no computer group here. Is that not correct? So we can right click and say add a computer group, and the name should be called research. You click add. Now, if you come here, you can see research there. Is that not correct? Huh? If you expand this, these are all assigned computers, and these are what? Research what? Computers. Are we together? Okay, the next step is to go to group policy. We're going to create and link a GPO, a new GPO to the research OU called WSUS. So let's go to the group policy management. We'll minimize this, close this. Remember, it's still synchronizing. If you come to synchronization, yeah, it's still synchronized. At least even though we can get 1% or 2%, we'll be able to see some of the files that will be synchronized. Remember, I'm connected to the internet. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to tools now. I'll go to group policy management. I'm on task 2 now. Group policy management. So we are asked to create a new GPO and link it to the research OU. And we should configure the following settings for Windows updates. So I'm going to open the group policy now. Okay, we have all these policies created already. So we're going to create a new policy called WSUS OU. So I'm going to create a new GPO. Or you can come to GPOs here, to policy objects. You can right click and say new GPO. They will call it WSUS research. We click OK. It's already created. Now the next step is to link it to where? Research OU, right? There's no link OU here, right? So what I could do, I'll click on research, right click, and I'll say, sorry, I'll click on it, right click, and I'll say link an existing GPO. Then I'll select WSUS research. Then I'll click OK. Then if you come here and expand it now, you see that WSUS is actually linked on the research OU. So let's configure the policy. We're going to right click on it and say edit. Then the group policy management editor opens. Now we are asked to configure automatic updates for auto download and schedule the install. And we should use that location. We should use that location as the updates for the Microsoft update services. Then we should use intranet statistics for that. So let's do it, even though everything is not going to fall in place, but it's fine. So what I'm going to do now, can you expand policies? We'll go to administrative templates. No, not administrative. Let me see. Windows components. Then I think it should be the last option there, Windows updates. Then we can put standard so that we can see all of them. Then automatic, we should set up what? Auto download, right? Auto, where's auto? Configure updates. Configure automatic update. You can see it there. So double click on it. Then we'll say enable. So we should auto and schedule install. So auto and schedule install.
Configure
Yeah. And we should auto download and schedule the install. Okay, so we click OK.
Auto download and schedule.
Yeah, click OK. The next one is to specify Microsoft. Is to specify the Microsoft Update Service location. So it says specify. The first one is to specify the intranet Microsoft Update Service location. So we double click on that. Then we click enable. So set the intranet service location for detecting updates. Should be http:// Yeah, you can put your server name, which is server1, srv1 .pce .local /8530 and set the statistics to the same thing. So we'll copy this as well. Sorry. We'll copy this and set the statistics to the same thing as well. That's all. Click OK. And that's it's all. Okay, for the clients, for the client side targeting group, the targeted group should be what? So we can come here, you see enable client side targeting group. Double click on that, we say enable. And the group is what? Research. Is that not correct? So we'll type the name of the group for this computer is called research. Then click apply. Click OK. Then that's it, and the policy has been set up. The next step is to go to Active Directory, and we're asked to move client 1 to the research OU. Now our client was where were clients in the branch office 1, right? This was the client PC. Is that not correct? Mine is Scott Trainer PC. So I'll right click on this. I'll move this now to the research OU. That's it. So that will be on the research OU.
Trainer PC. The Windows 8.
Which is the name of your client computer. So the next task is to verify that the application of the group policy does work. So we are supposed to, we can update the system. Then we can update the group policy system by right clicking administrator, then we type GP what? Updates / what? Force. So we just force group policy to be updated. Doesn't mean that every step we're doing is going to work, but that is a way to set up the update services. So the next step now is to go to the client computer and try to run the command prompt using but we're going to log in as administrator. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start Windows 8 client system. So I'm going to start the Windows 8 client computer. So I'm going to go to Windows 8 now. Windows 8.1. So I'm going to start it up. So just wait for Windows 8. One class. I'm going to log in as administrator now. We're asked to log in as the administrator. Just trying to go to the local PC. So I'll put PC in. So wait for the administrator to log in, then we'll be able to proceed. Windows 8. So the next step now is to run the command prompt. So let's right-click on the Start menu. Then select Command Prompt Administrator. We're asked to run the word GP results space /R. GP results. Okay, it's creating a report now. Okay, and that is done. That's the result now. So you say we should confirm that the computer settings have WSUS research under the applied group policy settings. So can we screw up? Can we screw up? Okay, we only have work folder, right? Is that not correct? We only have work folder, so it's not yet. Oh, we have it there. Yeah. Under computer settings. Do we have WSUS research? Is it showing? Yeah, it's showing there. WSUS research. You guys are not serious. Okay, so the next step is to, it said we should initiate Windows Update by using the command. Okay. Now, can we do that? Let's type the word WUAUCLT.exe space / reports space / detect now. Okay, so let's go back to the server system to confirm on the WSUS that's on the research group that computer 1 does exist. Can we see there's computer 1 there? Can you see that? Yes. There's one computer there. Can you see that? Yes, sir. Exactly. You see there's a computer there. We can identify that there's one computer on the system. We can say any, refresh, and that is it. Trainer PC dot what? Exactly. It's dots appears there. So we are able to do that. So we can actually from here approve updates as well from the computer system. So I'm going to skip exercise 3 for now. I'll proceed from exercise 3 the next time you see me. The next time we meet. So guys, just like we did it there, we went through the policies. It shows that we have one computer and that computer is applied to the research OU. So every update will be going through the research OU based on the update settings we have configured. So that is all for now. My update server services on the synchronization. Yeah, I can come here and stop it, it's fine. It's not taking us anywhere, so it's fine. I'll come here and stop it. But this is just to show you how to set up your Windows update. In a real world scenario, that is how you should do it. So you can select all this. Let me see.
I can stop.
Okay, guys, that's all for exercise 2. So what I've just showed you now, we've been able to configure update settings, applied it through group policy. We noticed that the computer system we moved, it was also applied with that same policy. And every time you do an update, it will push the updates to the client 1 computer here. You can see there. It shows you all the update settings. It shows you it's Windows 8.1. It's a non-English, service pack none. It tells you the IP address. It tells you the name of the computer. You can see it's VirtualBox. It tells you everything about the computer system. So all the computers on this group will be added here. Every computer will move to the research OU, will receive updates, and you'll be able to manage it. I'll stop here now for exercise 2.